What's going on, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 ways to approach businesses and have them sign on for monthly retainer digital marketing agreements. So if you're starting your agency or wanting to grow your agency, watch this video until the end and learn how to convince any business to work with you in a digital marketing capacity. So the first method I'm going to talk about is the most simple, basic, and some would say barbaric method of getting digital marketing clients, and this is the simple cold call. And what you do for this is you make a list of relevant potential clients in a given area. I generally like to make lists by type of business as well. So let's say we're doing chiropractors in LA or dentists in Houston, Texas, etc. You make that list and then you simply get them on the phone and ask to speak to the owner and then give them a pitch about digital marketing. Now, in my experience, I have done this to get website design clients because my agency, North Digital, started off building websites, and then about a year into its life, we transitioned it into offering digital marketing instead. So most of my cold calling, well, actually all of my cold calling was done in our website design phase. And when I was in that phase, it generally took me about 50 calls to get one person that was interested. And then when I got an interested person, there's about a 25% chance that that person would actually sign on and become a client. So if you do the math there, that's 1 out of 50 and then 1 out of 4. So you're looking at about 200 phone calls, 200 cold calls before you get a client through that method. And this was how North Digital got our first handful of clients. And when I'm working with coaching client and coaching them on how to start their agency, this is one of the places I suggest starting. Now, the main difference between cold calling a business and selling them a website versus cold calling a business and selling them a digital marketing plan is that when you're talking about websites, you're going to be talking about things that are wrong with their current website. You know, it's not mobile device optimized, it loads slowly, it looks like it was designed 40 years ago, etc. When you're talking about digital marketing, you're talking about return on investment. You're talking about how if you spend X dollars in Facebook ads and in Google ads, then you're going to make Y dollars back in revenue. And the math is going to make sense that you're going to make back significantly more than you spend. So that's the pitch you want to lead with. So method number 2 is cold approaching businesses in person. Now, similar to cold calling, we don't do this anymore for North Digital, but this is also something I strongly recommend to my clients starting their agency at the beginning stages. And North Digital did get some of its first website design clients using this method. The benefits of cold approaching a business in person is that it shows the business owner you're confident, you're dedicated, and it shows them that you care about the success of your business and their business, because most people don't have the drive to actually knock on a business's door and try to pitch them digital marketing or a website. Now, if you remember my video I made some time ago about how to sell websites, when I talked about cold approaching in person, I talked about talking about how the prospect's website is not mobile device optimized. That was my go-to. I would open up my cell phone, I would walk into Simon's bike shop, and I would have his website open on my phone, and I would show the owner that it doesn't show up properly on the phone. Now, that works if you're selling websites. For digital marketing, this is what I recommend. If you're trying to sell a monthly digital marketing contract to a business, what I would do, let's say it's a chiropractor. What I would do is stand outside that chiropractor's office. I would bring out my phone and I would Google chiropractor near me. Now, chances are the chiropractor in question is not going to show up because the reality is most businesses are not optimized for SEO properly and they're also not running Google ads. So I would bring up the business, I would put in the phone chiropractor near me. Then I would walk into the business, I would talk to the owner, and I would say, hey, I'm a digital marketing specialist. I help businesses get noticed online, and I help businesses grow online. I noticed that when I Googled chiropractor near me, literally 5 steps outside your doorway, you didn't even show up and these 5 competitors showed up in front of you. This is a problem and I can fix it for you. So that would be my strategy. And if you did that plan and it turns out the chiropractor you're approaching does show up, I probably would just move on to the next one. Because when you're doing something like a cold approach, whether it's through phone or whether it's in person, you're going to need some leverage to work off of. And that can be your leverage, is you want to find a business that is not optimized for the front page of Google and is not showing up anywhere in Google Ads. The third method is cold emailing. Now, I've made in-depth videos on this before. I'm going to link one in the description, but essentially the way cold emails work is you are sending out emails at scale to businesses in certain industries, and then a small percentage of those businesses will email you back, and then you have a dialogue and proceed to sign them up as a digital marketing client. Now, this was one of the methods I used to grow North Digital shortly after it made the transition from selling websites to selling monthly digital marketing plans. And what I did is in the greater Vancouver area, so North Digital is in Vancouver, Canada, we created a list of essentially all the real estate agents in the area, and there were thousands. And what we would do is every day we would send out approximately 200 emails to these real estate agents. The emails were customized. We pulled the names of the real estate agents from our Excel list so that when each individual real estate agent received the email, it was addressed to his or her name. And we found that I would say about 1 in 200 to 1 in 400 real estate agents would genuinely be interested in working together. But you can send out 200 emails at the click of a button every day. And you can actually send out much more of this depending on the software you use. We were just using a Gmail add-on. So Gmail at the time was capping it at about 200 emails a day before you got flagged as spam. But what we did is we actually did sign on a monthly retainer monthly retainer real estate agent for Facebook ads with this method. The way it worked is he got the email, he responded to the email, I gave him a call, we had a preliminary discussion on the phone, we met in person, I got to know him a little bit, got to know what he needed, created a proposal for him, and then we signed on to a monthly agreement. So that is cold emailing. Now, the fourth method is referrals and partnerships, and this is a massive driver of North Digital's continued growth over the past 2 years. So when I say referrals, I talk about current clients referring people in their network to work with your agency, and also people in your network simply knowing you as a digital marketing expert and referring their friends, family, colleagues who might need digital marketing help to work with you. And this has been a massive factor in North Digital's growth, both from current client referrals and because I'm well known in Vancouver, and further than that, through doing things like creating a YouTube channel about digital marketing and entrepreneurship, I'm known as being an expert in digital marketing. So when people have a friend or a friend of a friend who is either an owner of a business or a marketing manager of a business, and then the topic of how to scale comes up, or the topic of, hey, I don't understand digital marketing, do you know anyone that could help, comes up, I often get recommended. And they usually send me a simple email introduction to the new business owner, and then we take it from there. And this is, once your business has momentum, this is for most agencies the primary driver of growth. And the reason why this works so well is that these prospects are, I would say, anywhere from 5 to 10 times more likely to actually close and become a client than people that we contact through cold outreach methods. And the reason for that is there's so much more trust when someone is contacting you through a trusted referral from a friend or colleague of theirs. Now, the second part of this method is partnerships. Now, when I look at partnerships for North Digital, some of the most valuable partnerships we have are actually with website design agencies. Because North Digital no longer, or at this time, builds websites, we only do SEO and pay-per-click campaigns, a website design agency is a perfect partner for us. When their clients need monthly digital marketing help, they send them to us. And when our clients need an upgrade to their website, we send them to our partners, and then we send a percentage of revenue back and forth. So this is a massive win-win. And if you're just starting out, there's nothing stopping you from finding other businesses that also serve the same types of clients you want to serve and approaching them and saying, hey, if you have someone who could benefit from Facebook ads, I will give you 15% of the revenue that I make, and I can assure you I will do an excellent job of running Facebook ads for people you refer to me. Now, if you can win the trust of this potential partner, then they start sending you a few clients, and then you do a good job for those first few clients, a few key partnerships could literally give you all the new business that you need for your agency. Now, the fifth method I want to talk about, and for me, this is actually the most exciting, and this is a method that has become really, really relevant for my agency, North Digital, over the past 6 to 12 months, is our own digital marketing. Now, I know why it's a bit ironic that a lot of digital marketing agencies don't even do their own digital marketing, but I want to talk about that right now. So the way I break down our own digital marketing is into two parts. The first half is organic and the second half is paid. So as you probably know if you're watching this video, organic refers to ranking at the top of various search engines without having to pay for each click, and then paid refers to Google ads, Facebook ads, etc. So I want to jump into my computer here and show you an example of some of our organic digital marketing. So we're here on YouTube, and I have searched dental marketing into the YouTube search, and this is in a incognito browser, so it's not logged into my YouTube account. And you can see here that when someone searches dental marketing, my video right here, which is about our dental patient marketing system, is the first result. And when this is clicked,
in this video, I'm going to talk.
When this is clicked, it gives the people who see this multiple ways to get in touch with me through email, through a US phone number, and through a Canadian phone number. So having this organically ranked for a keyword like dental marketing brings us a lot of dentist leads. Now, this video has been really successful in ranking, and it doesn't just rank for dental marketing. It also ranks for several iterations of similar search terms. So dental patient marketing, we're number 1. Dental digital marketing for dentists, we're number 1. Dental internet marketing, again, we're number 1. We're the first. This guy above us here is running an ad, so we're the first organic result. Facebook marketing for dentists, we're number 1. Dentist marketing strategies, again, we're number 1. So this is an example of something that's worked extremely well for us in generating us dentist leads. And we get calls from dentists all over the US who are searching in YouTube ways to promote their practice online, and they end up seeing our material. Now, YouTube is just one example of a search engine. There's Google, there's Bing, etc. What we have found is that YouTube has been an effective platform for us to invest in. And when I say invest, that means spend the time to create high quality content that people enjoy consuming, which in turn promotes it through YouTube's algorithm so that more people can see it. So this is the organic marketing half of our digital marketing. Now I want to show you the paid ad side of it. So what we mainly use paid ads for at North Digital is retargeting. Now, whenever someone clicks through to our website, such as after seeing one of our YouTube videos, we follow them around for the next 90 days with Facebook and Instagram ads that look something like this. So this is a picture of myself. It's a small amount of copy, which starts off by saying, tired of gambling with your marketing spend, and the call to action will link straight to our website contact form. And then we have here another variation of a Facebook ad, which is based on a similar premise, and again, links through to our website. So over the past 6 months, the combination of ranking organically in YouTube, having that generate traffic to our website, and then retargeting the website visitors on Facebook and Instagram has resulted in a system that consistently generates us a stream of leads in the form of businesses calling us and wanting to talk about working together. So those are the 5 methods that I wanted to talk about for how to get digital marketing clients for your agency. If you're just starting out, I encourage you to focus on the cold calls, the cold emails, and the cold approaches. If you're in the intermediate stages and you already have happy paying clients and you want to scale things up, I would encourage you to focus on the referrals and the partnerships, as well as on doing your own digital marketing in the form of organic rankings and in the form of paid ads, specifically retargeting. I hope this video has been helpful. If you've liked it, please give the video a like. Please comment and let me know what you want to see in future videos. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe so you can get notified the next video that comes out. And until next time, I'll see you later.